Hello guys, my name is Shawstin and welcome back to me playing on the JFS fan server. I'm back. You may not have noticed that I was gone, but I was, and now I'm back. I was gone for past week or so, cause I went on a little trip, a little road trip with my dad and my brother. Had a good time, and I just got back, and I wanted to record. It's been a while, and I feel like there are things that I should be doing on the server, just because I feel like I want to. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started, because one of the first things you might notice about changes that have happened since I last played is this building right here. I did not build this building. This was built by Muckluck. Muckluck came and built a building in Shawstonia, just as I requested that people do. And it's certainly different. Oh. Whoa. Hey, it's coal. Sweet. Yeah. I am very glad he came and built this, because I was really looking forward to having all kinds of different buildings here. And, like, this is definitely different. I really like it. It's kind of awkward looking from the side. But from the front, this is technically the front, I guess, but from the sides, it's really interesting. I really like it. It really mixes things up. Because I only have one style. You can kind of tell that I only have, like, that one was a complete experiment. I had never made anything like that before. But those are just boring old styles. This is on the fly too. But this is nice. This is a nice change of pace. And it's called Flump Flats. And it's just a nice place to, nice little apartment building. Or, flat building? Or is it just called a flat? Well, no, because this is a flat, right? Like, the apartment is called a flat. Is it called a flat building, or is the whole building also called a flat? I don't actually know. So, there are two things that I feel like I should do for Muck as a thanks for being the guy to come and build a building with me, or at Shawstonia with me. And one of them pertains to this chest over here. It's been a nice peaceful week on the server in terms of foreign relations, but things have to move forward, and Flux has invited Aces tonight to a tea party. And, you see, I think you can understand why I've been a bit skeptical about this, because, Flux just came out of the gate and started threatening us, and then all of a sudden he wants peace now? All of a sudden he wants to talk things out with us? I'd love to talk things out with you, guy, but you've been pretty suspicious. So, that's why I propose that instead of this being just a Red Scare Tea Party, we have a neutral third party, aka Muckluck, be invited to this tea party to do the setup for us, so that neither one of us, neither Ace, Sus, Flux, or I, can truly do anything sneaky. We'll still do the, the way I see it is that we'll still do the, only allowed to bring food, and Muckluck will be there to keep the peace. Make sure nobody does anything sneaky. So, that's my proposal. I would love to have a tea party with you, Flux. And I'd love to have a tea party with Muck, too. It'd be nice to have some good old times with the three of you guys. So, let me hear back what you think about this proposal. I haven't actually talked about this about Aces. I haven't talked to Aces about this either, but I'm sure he's fine with it. I'm sure Aces doesn't hate me. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to do is to come out here to this lovely old building that I'm not sure I've ever been to in a video before. This is, or at least was, Muckluck's Trump Tower, back when the Trump Nation thing was going on, back when Trump was so much of a joke that we, that Muck made a big freaking tower to laugh at. But then he won. So now, this is technically called Flump Tower, but it doesn't actually say that yet. It just says that. So, just letting you know, Muck. But also, I just realized nobody ever scaled this building. The joke was that because it was that guy who scaled Trump Tower, and the joke was that when Muck finally finished this building, someone was going to scale it. I guess that was 8 months ago at this point. Frick, I'm old. Anyway, but Muck came and built something at my project, and I wanted to come and build something at one of his projects, because this building is almost entirely empty. There is the lobby, which is nice, and one room has been filled. And so I decided to be the next guy. I don't know if I'm allowed to build in here. I think there might actually be a thing. I'm pretty sure this is a kind of like a come in and build thing. Maybe there's a fee. I don't know. If there is, I'll pay it. But for now, I'm just going to come on here and head on up. The only problem with this building is that the building was designed for a... can I get down, please? Was designed for a piston translocation, whatever the frickamajig. Oh, I guess this is not it. But there was a design for piston, back when piston translocation was a thing, back in 1.10 or something. But now it is just a annoyingly placed minecart elevator, which is a shame, because now it's why would you ever want to build your room anywhere besides the bottom 4 floors, because it takes forever to get up high. Which is why I will be building mine probably right here. Does this work? This might be good. Let me go another one up. See if I like this particular spot more. I want to make sure I have a good view of Tater Island exports, because it's right there. And unfortunately, I can't really get a view of Shoptown without going too high, so I think I'll just call this good. I'll call this good. I will, how should I put this door? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put it right here. No, that's terrible. Put it right here. Yeah, right in front of the elevator. That works. So, I'm going to get started now. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to start talking about the trip that I went on. Because that makes sense. Oh, dang it. I wanted to do a thing. I need to figure out how I'm going to do this thing before I actually do it. I guess I can do something else first. So I'm going to start by just straight up stealing an idea from Flux, which wouldn't be the first time. I mean, what? I have totally creative ideas, and anyone who says otherwise is going to get sued. Granted, this isn't even an idea I stole from Flux, it's just an idea. It's just a bed. Big whoop. Anyway, so I guess I'll start from the beginning, is that on a date, when it was, but a couple days, or I guess weeks ago at this point, my older sister, got married. She got married. There was a wedding, and it was nice, and there was a reception and stuff. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to have a bench view looking over Tater Island. So I guess the bed can't be there. But the bed's not here. I can't put it over here. Let me experiment with this. I should have brought shears. I'm not making more shears just so I can have 16 extra pairs of shears. I could probably go get one from the junk drawer, but whatever. Anyway, my sister got married. Isn't that nice? And so, there was a wedding. I was in it. I was one of the groomsmen. And it was, it was a nice little thing. I could put like a little headboard here, but no, because I have to. I guess I'll just put it over there. There's no real good place to put this. Yes, I got married. No, my sister got married. I was in the wedding. My dad officiated it. It was a nice little thing out in the middle of nowhere. Or out in the middle of nowhere. Out in the country. It was a nice venue out there that they liked. It was a good time. But the musician who played at the wedding was an old friend of ours who used to live in town here, but had recently settled in Pittsburgh, way up in Pittsburgh, and so he flew down for the wedding, played at the wedding, and had been hanging out in our house for a few days. And on Friday, we had decided, okay, now is the time for, I guess, now we gotta get back to Pittsburgh. And the guy, my friend, had been using our house for storage for a while, because, he'd been bouncing around for a while, and, we weren't going anywhere, so we just held on to a few of his things for a while. And how do I want to do this? I guess he can't really make a nice lookout from this window, because it's like... Plus the door's right here. Let's move the door. Let's move the door. How about put the door here, in front of this elevator? Yeah, this isn't bad. Actually, you know what? What if I do it here, so that you walk out of the elevator, and here's my room. I'm up one more floor. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. Be right back. Okay. I got the stuff moved in. Back to the story and building. As a part of the plan, we had him fly down for the wedding, and we were going to drive him back up to Pittsburgh and make a little bit of a trip out of it. Hang out, spend some more time with him, and take his stuff with us. So, on Friday evening after my dad got off work, we hopped in my dad's Acura, because that's what he drives, and we left for Pittsburgh. But it wasn't just quite going to Pittsburgh. This was a trip. Now, we took a few detours. We went to Nashville, which is not, we went through Nashville to get to Pittsburgh. I might, provide, a map of some sort. Just, context of how the shape of the trip went. I don't know, check the description. Maybe I did that. Anyway, we went to Nashville, which, if you don't know, is around where Mixon lives. But we didn't see Mixon. That would have been fun, though. But no, we didn't. You know what I need? You know what I'm going to do? I got an idea for this. I don't remember how to make these. No. I forgot how to make... Yes, okay. Bam. Hat rack. Walk in, put your hat on the hat rack. Like so. Maybe you can put your jacket on the rack too. Yeah, that's nice. Isn't that nice? If you're in a hurry. Yeah, okay. There's a little coat rack there. Okay, I guess I want to use birch something. Lots of birch wood. I don't know what to... I'm going to go look at Flux's building room again, because Did I show off Flux's room on camera? I don't even know. I don't even freaking know. Because I'm just that dumb. I'm just so bad at video games. I don't even know if what I did in this episode that I did like 5 minutes ago. You got a nice shelving unit. That's nice. So one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna forget where the frick my room is. It's in this one. And we're going to have it like we're gonna stitch the nether brick thing. We're gonna do that. Anyway, so we went to Pittsburgh. We're gonna do that as like a little shelving thing there. As like a little. I might like just like a desk. Welcome back to that. What else can I do? I really want to have something for like the window thing here. Ooh, I got an idea. What if... Oh no, you can't make... Wait, yes you can. Yeah, that's how you do it. I guess I gotta move these. Man, Muck was freaking right. He said this in his video where he built the freaking thing in Shawstonia, but like talking and building at the same time is like freaking impossible. Like that second segment was 19 minutes. 19 minutes to do this. Yeah. Anyway, this is basically the gist of my building. I didn't get any flowers for the pots, but whatever. So you walk in, hat rack to the right, or to the left. I didn't want to put the hat rack all the way in the corner. That felt a bit weird. So it's just kind of a bit of space there, but that's fine to me. I don't care. Nice little rug, kind of flush with the pottery thing here. Maybe I should do. Maybe I should. Where the frick is my? Oh, I use all 6. I don't care. I also did not get a pressure plate for this table here. So there you go. So yeah, we got this nice little place here. Right here, we've got the desk with a computer. It is a Windows computer because screw you, weather. I'm kidding. But Macs are dumb. I'm not going to pay $6 million for a device so that I can use the internet. Because that's what a computer is. Aside from a thing that plays video games, it's a thing that does the internet. Those are the 2 important things, and one of them is indistinguishable on your device from other devices, and one is worse. So says the internet. I don't actually know. Why do I feel so strongly about this? I don't even know. Speaking of feeling strongly about something, there are 2 things on this nice view. 2 things on this trip that I went to recently that I now suddenly feel like I have really strong opinions on, and so I'll put those onto the list of things to make future trying to talk about videos about. So yeah. Anyway, there's a desk here with a chair and a couch, and this is supposed to be. In my mind, this was a TV, so that you could like lean back, like lie down on this little couch type chair thing here and look up and watch TV. It's kind of awkward angle, and you can't really. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to watch TV, you just use your computer. Maybe that's a second screen for my computer. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, this is a nice little place that I have. I need to get some dark oak. Let's get some dark oak for this, and while I do that, I will continue talking about my story. So, we went to Pittsburgh, and we dropped off our friend. Oh yeah, we went to Nashville and saw some old friends we haven't seen in a while. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's a drop right here. Anyway, saw some friends who live in Nashville now. It wasn't Mixon. It was some other people who are definitely not Mixon because they're retired. And they live in an apartment complex for old people. But can I just no? I hear a witch. Oh my gosh! You get out of here! You, all of you, get out of here! You get out of here! Oh frickin'! You definitely get out of here! You get on out of here! Was there another witch? There is. There is another witch. Get wrecked, witch. Okay, that's all we need. Anyway, we went. Ooh, I got some glowstone. Oh, by the way, I should have used this opportunity to show off the new double witch farm that the multiplexer built. It's pretty freaking awesome. Here's a picture of it. Cool, huh? Anyway, frick, went to Nashville, saw some people, went to bed, woke up the next day, drove to Pittsburgh, ate at a restaurant based on a Steelers player for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and begrudgingly enjoyed it because I am from Texas, and I am therefore a Cowboys fan, and I'm not allowed to like the Steelers in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I kind of hate Pittsburgh. We went to Pittsburgh, and I kind of hated how much I liked it. I liked being in Pittsburgh. It was a nice city. It was a nice city. It was genuinely pretty nice. I don't like their sports teams. I will probably always root against their sports teams for all eternity. It's too late for me to fix that. So I'm currently rooting against the Penguins. Even though, funny, I went to Nashville and Pittsburgh. Like 2 days before they started the Stanley Cup Finals. How weird is that? Bam. No. One for facing that way. Yes. So, after we went to Pittsburgh, we dropped off our friend, my dad, brother, and I guess this is done. Yeah, this is done. I like this. I guess we'll just, let's go to the top and look at the view. And then keep talking. So we went to... What did we do after that? We then decided to take the long way around to get back home, which was to go through Cincinnati. We stayed the night in Cincinnati. Not really sure why Cincinnati specifically, but we did. And then we... Oh, so during this whole time, my dad was secretly planning that on the way back, we would stop in... Oh. This is not the top. Oh. Alright. This is the top. Yeah, it doesn't really have a roof to the, that thing. Let me, bam. Load in. Show me the world. Let's fly to Shoptown. It's right there, after all. I can show you the world. Tell me, princess, when did you last let your heart decide? A whole new Shoptown. Compared to how it looked a year ago, there's like 8 times more buildings. Half are empty because none of these shops are refilled. Yeah. They just on every episode. Yeah. we went to Cincinnati. Saw a building called the Taste of Belgium. There you go, Aces. They had waffles. We didn't eat there, but they had waffles. What else did we do? So my dad had a plan. He was going to sneakily have us stay the night in St. Louis on the way back. Saint Louis, as nobody calls it, as far as I know. And he was going to buy us tickets to the Cardinals-Dodgers game on Tuesday without telling my brother, because my brother is a big surprise for my little brother. Because here's the thing: despite living in Arkansas and a relatively Cardinals fan, St. Louis Cardinals fans heavy country, my dad and brothers are Dodgers fans. Los Angeles Dodgers. Don't know why. Well, I do know why, but it's a story for another day. If I ever tell it, because it's not really about me, it's about my dad, and that's kind of a weird thing to tell on a YouTube video. Hi, I'm Shawstin, and welcome to me telling stories about my dad's childhood. Yeah, no. So we went to that game. There's a zombie in there. Went to that game, and saw the Dodgers beat up on the Cardinals. It was good. It was a good time. And we stayed the night, went home, and we got home earlier today, which for you means yesterday. Actually, for me it means yesterday, because it's actually 12:01 a.m. So it is actually now Thursday. Funny that. See? 12:01. Alright, wait. Oh, 12, 0, and 30 seconds. Okay, got it. So yeah, I need to go take a screenshot of the Trump Tower for the thumbnail. So I guess I'll head back over there while I say, well, this was an episode. I did an episode, guys. Been a while since I did one. Been like a week. Look forward to more videos, because I think I'm going to start doing another new series soon. To make up for the fact that Pokemon Emerald has pretty much been on hold as we wait for more videos to be made available for editing. So that'll be a while. I don't know how long it will take for that to be a regularly scheduled thing, but whatever. I'll probably just have them up whenever I get them ready, and then screw schedules. That'll just be a whenever it's ready thing. So yeah, Minecraft is a fun game. I don't know why I said that, but I did. Yeah. God, I'm bad at this, but this is fun. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.